Hey there, this is your Avon lady, Chris Arnold, and I have your product picks and preview for campaign 15 of 2019. And as you can see from the cover, this is the second of our semi-annual sales for the year. So this, instead of just having our clearance items in the clearance section on the online store or in the outlet flyer, we have 39 pages of clearance items in the actual brochure this time around. So we have, fashion stuff like the handbags and tote bags, some of the shoes, some of the clothing, some of our holiday designs. So that's a great way to kind of get ahead on the holiday season. Some of our cute blouses and dresses and things, some of our cardigans. So all of these are while supplies last with our fashion, with our clothing and shoes. You want to keep in mind that there's limited sizes and colors available in some of the items. It's just based on, what we still have left in inventory. So campaign 15 goes live on the online store on Tuesday, June 25th. So you want to be sure if you see something in those sections of the brochure that you're really interested in, that you get in there, right away and get those things fast before they're all sold out. The other thing to keep in mind with the clearance items, clothing, shoes, jewelry, whatever happens to be in this section, they are all also final sale, no return. So we do have a policy that our clearance items are final sale. So you do want to be, really sure. If you have any questions about the products that you're looking at, feel free to reach out to me. I can get some feedback from other representatives if it's not something I've seen myself. Cute little Holly penguin who sings Winter Wonderland, absolutely adorable. Big fan of the little dinosaur squishy. He's just really cute too. So lots of great, holiday seasonal stuff. Some of our autumn home decor, if you want to get a good deal and get ahead on the upcoming season, and some from last summer. So, you can still get some in-season stuff that's just from the same season last year. And so definitely, check out the clearance section. If you see something you like, you're going to want to get in and get it quickly. We do have some of our, we've been kind of streamlining our makeup collection, and we're looking forward to hearing when we go to RepFest in August about some new innovations we have coming in our makeup line. But some of those that have been discontinued, you might be able to pick up some of your favorites, like the I'm actually pretty fond of the Nude Muse eyeshadow palette. Of course, there's it lasts quite a while, so I didn't actually need another one, but I might pick one of those up before they're completely gone. Some of our seasonal bath products are in there. So definitely, you want to get in there early if you see something you really like, so you can get it before they're sold out. That's our annual clearance sale. We do have some new stuff, and actually I had a couple things that came in this campaign that were some of my personal favorites that I thought I would go ahead and share. One is the Glimmer Shadow eyeshadow. I picked up another one of my rose quartz. Now, one little update on the Glimmer Shadow. These have been so incredibly popular that in the first 2 weeks they were available, we sold what Avon had estimated would take us 5 months to sell. So some colors are a little hard to get a hold of right now, but just know that there is more coming in, and we'll see those coming in, over the next few campaigns. We'll be getting all of the shades back in stock. But these, it's the liquid eyeshadow, and I just love how easy and blendable it is. This is one of my favorite colors because it's just the rose quartz. It's just such a great color. Really, the pink really pops well with my hazel eyes, so it's one of my favorite colors. But it blends really well. You can do a sheer wash of color. You can do a bolder color. It's waterproof, so great for the summer when we're going to be out and about doing wet things. So just one of my favorite products. Another one of my favorite products, I picked up another one of my Always on Point eyeliner. I used the black brown in this one, and I just really like it because it's a soft, blendable, but it also, you can do, well, not on my hand, I guess, but you can do thin lines, thicker lines. It is a very soft color, easy to go on, but I also really like that, you know, when I wear down the point there a little bit, round that out there, you know, get a little bit of a, you know, start to lose the point on that. The reason it's called Always on Point is because you just put on the cap, click it a couple times, and you're right back to a nice sharp point. So that's really handy. So that's one of my favorite go-to eyeliners. And then another one of my kind of go-to products, but not for the use you would think it was for, is I get one of the eyeshadow singles, and I get the Plum Burgundy in this eyeshadow. It's one of our eyeshadow singles. We have about half a dozen shades in our eyeshadow singles, just for just, you know, if you like to have just a single shade, a go-to shade that you use maybe as an eyeliner or something like that. The unusual thing that I use it for is I do have naturally gray hair, and of course that's not what color it normally is. And they make these great root touch-up kits. They make these like little powders that Clairol makes that you can use this powder for root touch-up. But of course, I don't have a standard black, brown, blonde color hair. So because I have purple hair, I need a purple powder to cover my grays. Because even when my color is fresh, I have a few spots like right here and at my temples that don't take color. They stay gray all the time. So I can kind of blend those out and make them not so starkly white. So there's a fun little use for your eyeshadow. And it does work if you have quote unquote normal hair colors as well. You can use the browns or the blacks or even the blonde shades, type shades. You can find eyeshadow colors that are similar to your hair color to use for that. And I have those marked in here. There they are. I can't get my book to open to the right page. So these are the colors we have in the eyeshadow singles. So of course we have, you know, they're mostly, you know, neutral shades that, you know, you might like to just have on hand no matter what other eyeshadow palettes you have going. So, so those are just three of the fun things that I picked up, some of my favorite products. I did also in this order get something that I have to thank all of you for, and that is my Rose Circle pen. And this is, every year we have a top seller program, and Rose Circle is the third level up in that program. And this is a title and an achievement that I get based on my personal sales. So I have to thank all of my customers for that I got my pin for Rose Circle. This was for the 2018 sales year, but we just got those. We get them later in the year. And so I, you know, really appreciate all of my customers for helping me to get that honor. And there's other little perks and things that go along with that, including, you know, guaranteed earnings percentages and things like that, and little treats throughout the year. So, so thank you all for helping me to achieve that sales level. Do have a few new things in this campaign for you. We have just a couple of jewelry collections. We've got some bright, colorful pieces. These are like really fun for summer. And I picked up a couple from the Rainbow Riches collection that we have here. We have a rings, bracelet, earrings, and necklace in that set. And I picked up the bracelet and the earrings. And they are in gold tone. And this is the necklace. You can see it's got kind of a rainbow circle there. It goes around in the different colors around the ring there. So you've got, you know, greens and blues and yellows and reds and orange and purples. So really just a nice little rainbow of color there. So we'll get that to focus a little bit better for you. It is, let me double check the length on the chain. It's a 16.5-inch chain with a 3.5-inch extender, and the pendant itself is an inch in diameter. So I'll show you about how long this is at the longest point. It hangs about where the other necklace that I have on is. And then let me make sure I'm moving the right one. And then the shortest length is right about here. So you can pull it up shorter depending on, and you know, I like that for, I have different necklines on my shirts. I wear a lot of V-neck shirts, but then I do have some that have this higher neckline. So with my V-neck shirts, I would use it in the shorter length, but then with this type with the higher neckline, I would wear a longer length on it there to get my V-neck effect even without having a V-neck shirt on. So just some little tricks you can do there with your jewelry. And then these are the hoop earrings in the rainbow collection, and they've got all the same colors. These ones are whereas the necklace has the colors all kind of in rainbow order. These are a little more mixed up in the colors. And actually, let me take one of these also, kind of show you the colors all the way around. Yee. Nice, good solid back on that isn't going to come off easily. So you have the blues and the purples through the greens and the yellows around. So some of the colors do repeat a little bit there. And these are 1/2 inch in diameter, and they are post with a traditional earring back. I know some folks like to know those sorts of things about their earrings, and it's sometimes hard to tell from the picture in the brochures. So that's the Rainbow Riches hoop earrings. And then some more nice, bright, colorful stuff. We have some beaded bracelets and 4 new shades in watches. And I love these. You don't usually see such bright, bold colors in watches. So, of course, I had to get the purple one. You guys know how much I love purple stuff. Great, easy to read, good contrast on the face. You've got the lines and the 12 and 6 there in the silver tone against the bright color background, so very easy to read. Fairly good. The hands are pretty easy to see too. You can see them there. Silver tone. All of them have the silver tone bezel, and it's a leather band that buckles and has the 2 your standard little straps to hold them in place. But I really like, and I don't know that I can, it's not really something I can show, but it's a very soft kind of cushy leather. It's going to be very comfortable and flexible on the arm, so it's not going to feel stiff when you have it on. And of course, I'm doing this on the wrong hand, so because my Fitbit is kind of in the way on the other hand. But it's real easy to do, real easy to put on. It's upside down, of course, because I put it on the holding my arm backwards there. But it's a softer. It doesn't have that stiff and sweaty feel that some leather bands have. So I really like that. And yeah, so it is an adjustable buckle closure, 9-inch strap, and a 31 millimeter. Yeah, 31 millimeter diameter case. So it's a good size. And for those of you who are not like my daughter, the engineer, and don't speak in millimeters, it's about a 1-inch face, so it'd be about 1 1/4 inches for the whole. So the face itself is about 1 inch, and then it's got about maybe another 1/4 of an inch on the outside. Let's see, no A-box this campaign, because when we have the clearance items, because those are while supplies last, we don't like to have any special offers that are dependent on the size of your order. So we don't have the A-box available this time. We do have the Glimmer sticks for $2.99 as our special on the back. And, just a little reminder, I've started sharing these little flyers with you guys. When you go to the online store or you view the virtual brochure, you can also see the extra sale flyers, like our outlet where we normally have our clearance items, and these special little sale flyers that are really great if you like to bundle your products. So if you like to get a few different products that you use together and save a little bit by combining those, like we have the detangling spray and body wash bundle, or you can get the detangling spray with the body lotion for kids, or detangling spray and bubble bath. So if you've got, a couple of products that you use and you want to save a little bit, if you like all 3 cents of the Skin So Soft shower gel, you can get all 3 of those for $8.50. So that's a little bit better deals when you buy these bundles than it would be if you bought the items individually. So we have, speaking of the Always On Point eyeliner, we've got the Always On Point eyeliner with an eyeshadow quad. So it's a 2-piece set for $8. So And you can do your liner and mascara 2-piece for $8. So definitely recommend, checking out the virtual brochure on the online store, just because, these little sale flyers that aren't part of the regular brochure that gets distributed if you get like the brochure by mail or pick up the brochure in person. Um, great little deals you can pick up in here. And you don't actually have to view the flyer. They will show up, like if you just search Skin So Soft on the website, you'll find these little bundle offers will show up there as well. So I think that is everything that I have for you this campaign, which was actually quite a lot this campaign. Just remember, the clearance sale is while supplies last. So you want to get in there quick and get, your favorite items that you see there before they're gone. So while supplies last, they are final sale, no returns. So, be sure to double check that you're getting the right size, the right color, the right, whatever it is when you order those. And what I usually do, kind of my approach to that sort of thing, is if I'm getting something that I know I'm not going to be able to return, I just make sure I have an idea of where it's going to go if it doesn't quite fit the way I want it to, where I might who I might pass that on to, or where I might find it a good home otherwise. So usually if I go into buying something that I'm not able to return, with that mindset, on the rare occasion that it's not exactly what I needed, I at least feel good about knowing that I've passed it on to a good home. So I hope you all are having a wonderful, wonderful week, and I will see you again in a couple of weeks.